Welcome back, people. We got another episode, a special episode of the Ordinary Podcast. I am Jay Fuse.
I'm Big D.
Red.
Reds and Randall. That's Reds, I'm Randall. In case you didn't know.
If y'all are unaware, if you have been paying attention to the Frederick news, y'all should be aware that Sheriff Jenkins, he was indicted on some federal charges for some machine guns with the owner, Justin Krop, if I'm saying his last name properly. They have been indicted with these machine guns. What's y'all take on that, man? Hey, we don't
I know. Hey, it's a lot to be said.
It's a lot to be said.
It's a lot to be said. I just feel like sometimes, hey, just be easy on what you're saying.
What's good for the goose?
We only gonna speak on what was written.
You know what I mean? Just because
We can only speculate.
Yeah. We can only speak on what was written. I'm pulling up the article now from the DOJ.
Yeah, here's the thing. These are federal charges.
No.
This is not like, the local system's going to help out, state system. These are federal charges. Whether, I don't know what the time is, whether it may not be a lot of
The thing
time.
about the feds, they don't care.
Yeah, they
They don't care who you got. They don't care about your money. They don't care if you tied to the president. They just charge Trump.
Come on, that's what they
That goes to show you they don't care.
Listen, he didn't even get his picture taken. That nigga was in and out.
You hear me? That goes to show you they don't care, though.
But
They
look,
charge anybody.
and so, like you said, they don't
care.
They said they're going after all his friends. They're going after all Trump's friends.
All of them.
Like,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Finding
wow.
those stuff in 2015. And so the question is, they had this since 2000. How much stuff is
How
it
much
really?
are they really holding on to?
I'm covering up.
And
They haven't
then the
told
feds, they're going to wait until they got everything together. They're not going to go after
Oh,
you and
they
have
got
to go.
And don't have nothing.
They're not going to
Right,
wait from 2015 to 2023 before they say so. It's 2015 to May 2022. And so what's that, 7 years?
7
Yeah.
Almost
7 years.
Almost 7 years. It was May,
7
August to
years.
May. It said
That's built up
6 count
investigation.
indictment alleges that from 2015, August to 2015 to May 2022, Justin Krop conspired to unlawfully purchase machine guns and falsify multiple documents on the Frederick County Sheriff's Office letterhead requesting machine guns for evaluation demonstrations to the Frederick County Sheriff's Office. So he's been using his
Is it
position.
falsified? You know what that means?
Yeah.
That's another
For
charge.
signature.
That's another charge.
Federal charge.
Federal charge.
But then on top of that, he's using his position of power
To get the guns.
to get the guns because he's using Frederick County. Now he's got Frederick County involved
Mhm.
because he's using his title as sheriff to get the guns.
Then they putting the machine guns over there at the shooting range,
You
let
know what I
people
mean?
run them.
And so I don't know anything. I don't know Sheriff Jenkins from holding the law, really.
Right.
But in this article, like, that's not a good look. If this is true,
It ain't look good for you,
and
homie.
so you got all these other speculations and stuff going on around the county that you hear and stuff like that. That thankfully none of us at this point have been involved in any of this ever. Not get pulled over for nothing, anything. So you had that to be said as well. But like all these different speculations and stuff that's going on and things that and then this to follow up on top of all that, it's just not a good look. Especially for a man who is always
In a position of power.
the position of power we're talking about.
How long you been at this position?
I think they said 2006.
2006.
2005, yeah. He was like 2006.
And he just got reelected.
Reelected in 2022. Some loyal citizens to him. Who we expect a lot out of him. And,
But this is what I don't understand. If they've been doing investigations since 2015, he just got reelected. Why didn't they decide to do it then? Or before that?
well, they did this all the way into May of 2022.
And he just got reelected.
In 2022, but that was in November. What was it?
But the investigation started in 2015.
Probably wasn't complete. You never
Yeah.
know. You
They
never
have
know.
no
They probably
evidence
have
or
a
something
number.
like that.
They
Yeah, we
wanna-
don't know.
you never
Or they
know.
just wanted to make sure, like we
You
said,
know what I'm saying?
feds, when they come,
They wanna
they
make
want to make
sure.
sure.
They
So
wanna
when they come, their evidence is already solid. They already got everything they really want.
Man, It's going to be a sad situation because what do you have to go back then if he? So let's say that all this is true. This is all speculation for us right now.
Right.
Let's say all this is true.
And an indictment doesn't mean that you
Yeah, not at all. But we know that more than anything. But according to life science, that he's saying that you need to pull these people. You need to do this. You need to do that. And then as soon as that's it, all through Facebook on the thing. As soon as somebody's booking pictures and they're guilty, I'm gonna to jail. Do we do the same for him? We don't see. Do we see that same energy out there that we see with any other person? Like they do to us. We see that.
Oh, we be getting 80 years right now.
Like, what I'm saying? Like, everything, according to the public. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so, it's just a real sensitive situation, especially around here. Like, you gotta be, us, we gotta be careful when we talk about this kind of stuff. Man.
We have to be
Dead serious. I'm dead serious.
We just going off the article, people.
You know what I mean?
DOJ released the article. We just going off the article. All right? We're not saying nothing that we haven't read.
It's a really wild situation. It's been a wild day in Frederick County, period. A little 2-year-old got killed by a dog today in Brunswick.
Damn about that.
Yeah, it was today, last night. I can't remember last night. It was last night, actually. I seen it when they was laying the better back over there. Yeah, got killed by a dog. Right? And then, I look at this. You don't really look at the news. You look at the Fox News. You don't really never see us. Today, back-to-back stories. It's just this situation right here.
Different.
It's different.
It's different.
It's different. It's another level.
Wow. Like, so, okay, that's back to my train of thought real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So did they go back in 2015 and everybody who was indicted, locked up, or anything that?
That's what I was saying.
That's
That's
why
what
they haven't released it.
So if he's doing this kind of stuff, that's illegal.
We don't know.
So is he doing like somebody who locked him up, or somebody who he might have been running with, or somebody that he could have you never know.
I don't know if it was.
You know what I'm saying?
They got to take all the cases back. I would think. I would hope.
You don't know.
You don't know, right?
You don't know. And so that's the
Well,
here's
when
the
the stuff happened in Baltimore with the police and everybody that they did lock up or whatever, they had to return their cases.
What's different about this than that is he's in charge.
Yeah, he's the
and so he sees over everything.
Like, he don't answer to nobody.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So everybody who
He owed the captain too.
he's the sheriff. So
he's
been voted into that position. And so, county commissioners can get mad at him and all that, but they can't fire him. Nobody can fire him.
Yeah,
So you got the chief of police.
He's voted in.
The chief of police is in charge of the city.
Okay.
The sheriff is in charge of the county and everything within the county. And so he's in charge of the jail. That's his. The courthouse. That's his. All that. All those people answering to him. He is a very powerful person.
And he's the one that was telling me, oh yeah, this is
deeper than
this is
a
what.
little.
Now I'm thinking a little deeper
And
because
then
when y'all first said it, I'm like, oh, it's probably like regular cop.
No.
Y'all saying he's
he
over the chief or whatever.
Like he knows like the.
I mean, he's watching over the whole county, not the chief, but he's over.
Yeah, it's two separate.
He's overseeing the whole county, though.
And like who can fire? He can't be fired.
He has to be.
Right.
He has to be.
They have a union or something like that.
He
Or
would.
voted out.
he
Or,
Yeah, but that's not until next election.
Yeah,
So I think he would be like forced to probably resign.
so he got a guaranteed 4 years, another 4 years.
I mean, I guess
Unless
that's
they impeach him.
I don't know enough
right?
about the political
Yeah.
system.
I don't know.
I
I don't know about the police.
Yeah, but he's just like any other public official.
Right.
So you get this job just like you got to be impeached, I think. And you got your next 4
I want
years.
to say something, but it ain't good.
Them charges probably push him out of the soil.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. No, you don't automatically get pushed out because you get charged. Because
Because you're not
he's
found guilty.
he's not found guilty first of all.
I mean,
And
that's
then he's
insane.
but what if he is and he comes back to run again? I don't think there's any reason why he would get lesser felony charges, but I almost said a felony can almost after a certain amount of time I think you can rerun, right?
I mean, once you get it expunged,
Once
you get your record,
you know what I'm saying? But it's just what were they doing with all the guns?
That's what I was thinking.
Where did they go?
That's the real question.
Yeah.
Where did it start? Like
who you sell them to?
So from what I
who you keep them for, whatever.
from what I heard today, by a particular person, they said when you have a machine gun, I don't know if it's just for Maryland or if it's for the county, but you have to pay a yearly fee to have that weapon. So we don't know the whole logistics of
Can it be fully automatic?
That's
I didn't think
another
you can
thing.
have a semi, but I think you can fully automatic.
And that's another thing. So you're talking about FFL, they like that he could lose his license.
Yeah.
Because you can go in any state and carry. You know,
That's why I was wondering if they would push him out.
different. It's just a lot to
They
it.
take his carrier and pivot away now. If
Will they
it
put
was
a
you,
freeze on it or something?
Do the police have like a union?
no, yeah, they definitely got. They ain't nobody vote sheriff. Nobody like that. But like, so if you was to be in this position because you have a license to carry, you automatically probably gonna lose your carrier.
Automatically.
Until it's a further notice.
Yeah.
Until you go through, you have to go through the whole situation before you get that back. So you automatically lose your job.
Exactly. We'll leave it at that.
One more question.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna leave it at that. We got one
Hold
more
on,
question.
hold on.
Did he get bail?
He never got locked up.
He didn't get locked
He didn't
up.
get locked up.
He's charged him?
He didn't get locked up.
He didn't get locked up.
What?
It's just an indictment.
It's just an indictment, and sometimes they put an indictment out, then they go. But
We'll get you after, but what?
I thought they were gonna lock him up. Like, he might just.
Yeah, I mean house arrest in the house.
But you can be bail out or whatever. I mean, they ain't gonna keep no. They're not gonna keep.
I think he make like what, $200 a year.
But in the feds, they want property.
Nah,
They want property. They don't want no money. They don't care about no money. You have equity with them.
Different ball.
$500,000 house. You know, you gotta be a lot of property. Yeah.
Now listen to this. This is a whole lot different. Just go in with it. This is earlier this month, the U.S. Attorney's Office filed charges against a Chicago man for trafficking cocaine and transferring loaded submachine guns.
What happened?
Don't say it. It just stopped.
Wow.
Oh, that might be connected to the same thing.
We don't know. We're not
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
that it is, people. We're not saying that it
I'm
is.
just saying, like, that's crazy, right? now.
Right.
You're right.
That didn't happen at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So moving forward.
next thing in the news. What do y'all think about? Yeah, LSU winning the national championship. I don't know if you watched. It was a good game.
Yeah, well, it was a good game.
And her cousin from the men.
It was a good game.
And her brother played at the University, man. Go Terps always.
Didn't she used to go to Maryland? Transfer.
But so what do y'all think
What
about
happened there?
She got hurt. I know she was.
I know she
injured
got
for a while.
hurt. When her freshman year, she got hurt.
Yeah.
And then like her next year, so it's like ups and downs.
Yeah, it says ups and downs.
Yeah, but I
after
want
that,
to
she
know why did
transferred out.
she leave?
They probably weren't playing her that much. You know? They was scared of the injury. You know what I mean?
It's
She was balling. I tell
They
you,
make her regret it now. I tell
She
you
was
that.
to
straight out of B-Ball.
St. Francis, right?
Your place.
She was
Solid
both
now.
her and her brother went to St. Francis.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think it was a good game.
I mean, there was some.
Well, it's
some
like
calls that
the
was
ref-
questionable.
that's not even part of the game.
Besides
That's
that,
both ways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what did it. When the little girl came off the bench with the orange on. She came and licked
That's
that
like
thing up.
if you a girl that got you emotional.
Yes.
She was out that joint. I was just thinking, I know her parents.
Oh yeah,
I know her parents was like up there. Like, yo, she
West
transferred. She transferred from West Virginia.
Yeah.
Ended up going there for she a grad, fourth, fifth year grad, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Speaking whatever. Yo, she balled out of control. She changed the whole.
And then she hit the joint at the buzzer.
Come on, man. She was on fire.
She was on
Like,
fire.
I was so happy for that young lady.
That bet she said it. She said I was just prepared.
Yeah,
She
she
shot me practice. I was waiting for my turn.
her time.
I got my time.
She been playing. She was a starter early in the year.
Yeah, I was gonna say she
You're
was.
55. I can't remember her name.
But that's normally when you in it for this, you're gonna stay ready. Like we always say, you're gonna stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. You know what I'm saying? So she probably in there, they probably in practice going hard, flowing, beating each other up.
Mhm.
You're like, okay, if I can survive the practice, when we get in the game, it's gonna be easy.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be easy.
That's what we learned my senior year at Maryland. Was good. We used to beat each other up in practice. When we got to that game,
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think LSU was gonna intimidate them how they did.
I don't think they intimidated.
Did you see the
I
free
think they just got.
Yeah, they go more physical, but I just think
I don't think them girls.
I don't have no help.
They just got
One person, 2-3 people.
They just got. First of all,
I was just getting ready to say we can't take Caitilin
Caitilin Clark.
all out of control.
Yes, she was about to bring him back. They got down to 7, and
I just knew it was gonna be too much. I knew it was gonna be
She
too
just
much.
got found by herself. You know what I mean?
But
If she had a little bit of help, they probably
She,
just got
don't get me wrong. She has some help because that
I
the big check inside. It's just what's the first of all, LSU deep. But anytime you can beat South Carolina, you pretty deep and you pretty good yourself.
Right.
And
it was good.
she went in foul trouble first quarter, 2 fouls.
She did that against South Carolina. She had 2 fouls, but she just played better. But what I thought LSU just kept going at it. Just kept going at it. They
Kept
were just-
pressuring.
Yeah, Preston trying to make a foul out.
South Carolina.
Yeah, 4 fouls.
And South Carolina didn't do that.
No, he didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
kinda
like they
gave
set
her a
back.
pass. They set back and gave her a pass. So
Allowed her to
not-
shoot.
And she stepped across half court, shooting that
Yeah,
thing.
right, like a baby step. She was
You got a job.
And we talked about all that. What do you think about the things that happened in the game with Angel Reese? Angel Reese, you know, we talked about the ring and you know what I'm saying, everybody going off on her and you know what I'm
We
saying?
all know what it is, man. We ain't got. Do we got to say it?
We ain't
That's
even.
that Stephen A. Smith said.
Exactly. Stephen A.
You know
Smith.
what they
Shout
said?
out to
Dave
Stephen A.
Portier
Smith.
Shout out to Stephen A.
Said,
We're gonna get you on here one day.
unsportsmanlike piece of shit.
Who said that?
Dave Portier, the one that's partners with
Barstool.
Gillian Water, Barstool Sports. He owned Barstool Sports.
Nah, I didn't see that.
He was an
He
asshole.
always say that. Like,
He's
he
an
always-
asshole for saying it because at the end of the
Right.
day,
You didn't have to say the piece of shit
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You could have said unsportsmanlike.
Why is it unsportsmanlike?
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's what that.
Right, yeah, because when Caitlin did it, when
Well,
she
she did it at the end when they lost.
So
Caitlin did it after a 3-point shot.
It don't matter. It was
That's
not-
the difference.
It don't
It don't matter. She did it.
That's the difference.
No, it don't
If
matter.
I do it in the game and we still playing, right? And then you do it after I lose, what's more effective? Which one are you gonna feel it?
You
It
did
don't
it.
matter.
It don't matter.
If you do it in my face in the middle of the game, it won't
I'm
bother
gonna do it in your face.
Listen, though, this is what I'm
Every day.
saying, though. If you do it in my face in the middle of the game, it won't bother me, right? But if I just lose and then you come through it, what do you think? You think it's not gonna trigger
What she
me?
did, they beat the brakes off the team already.
He had lost. It was over. She did it at the end.
I'm
The
talking
game was over.
about that Louisville thing
When she did it to them,
Yeah, they beat the shit out of them.
but the game wasn't over.
You lost.
But
The game's
the-
over.
It wasn't over, though. It's a difference, though. It's still a
Everybody who played
difference.
sports his whole life.
Still a difference.
No. When you play, it don't matter when it is. It's still gonna bother you whether it's in the beginning of the game. You just might have something you can do about it.
Right.
Whether it's-
Exactly. That's
Hold on,
my
let me finish saying what I'm saying though. You can do something about it, or in the middle of the game when you getting your ass whooped, you can't do nothing about it.
Exactly.
Or at the end of the game when you done got whooped, you can't do nothing about it.
I think at least if it's in the game, I
Yeah,
have a
man.
chance.
Man, it ain't nothing.
At the end of the game, what are you gonna do?
See me next year. You should have won.
That's all you can do. That's my point. That's
You
all you
should've
can
won.
do. But I can't
It
say.
don't matter when
It
it's
was-
done though. It's still the same
I
effect.
don't think so.
It don't matter. It's like saying, oh, it's better to spit my face in the middle of the game than after the game. It
Yeah.
don't matter.
Well, that's too different. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just
But-
saying. It's
but
like,
yeah,
it's
you
just
can't.
good.
I'm just saying. I feel that's just my opinion. I feel it's better to do it in the game when there's shit going on rather than at the end of the game
But check this out.
after a motherfucker lost.
Check this
I already know
out.
I lost. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker upset.
Check this out. What you just said. You don't know what you're gonna do
Okay.
when it's in the heat of anything. Whether you got sports.
I think in
Fight.
the middle of the game, it might be worse for
Anything.
me. I think in the middle of the game, it's worse because you in the middle of the action. At the end of the game, you upset, but it's already, you start, it's sunk in. It's like, damn, like this shit over. But in the middle of the game, that thing might take you to a whole nother level. Like, oh, for real? I'm going to do whatever. Like, I'm
You
just
might turn up and come back.
But
That's my point, though. That's
that's
all
what
I'm saying.
So for me, I think it's worse in the middle of the game than it is at the end of the game. For
Wow.
me. Because of that reason.
Because it's over.
It's
It's over.
in the middle of the
No,
game.
he's saying in the middle of the game, but
It's
he's not
worse than
saying
it
where the
is.
points is up or
I'm saying
we just say analysis in the middle of a
in
game.
the middle of the game, if somebody's doing this to me,
Mhm.
and especially if we get on, man,
Say you're not losing. Say it's even.
it's
They ain't nobody gonna do that.
Say it's even though.
Even
Say it's even and I come pop for 3. And I do that. How would you feel?
It's gonna make me madder. I feel like, oh, they trying to test me and get me out of character. Right now, they trying
What
to use
would you
that.
do?
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna respond, but it's not gonna be a good response.
That's like
It could
saying the NBA nigga pop a 3 and he do like this when he going back the other
What
way.
they doing? They do this.
Okay,
Oh,
right. Okay, now let me give you that. Now, if an NBA player did that at the end of the game, it wouldn't be a problem. They wouldn't find him. They wouldn't find him. No, when?
You say find him?
They wouldn't find him. No. Show me where they did it at and they didn't get fined.
Man,
Where?
nigga be up like 20 points and come down and dunk.
They knew you get fined.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know you you about to say?
Shit, what the hell is his name? The one that go for New Orleans.
Zion, right?
They didn't find him.
And you know why they gave him shit about it? They gave him hell. That's all on ESPN. They gave him hell about it. They made a problem about it. It's my issue.
Okay, but you know why he did
They
it?
made a problem about it.
But do you know why he did it?
Why?
Because they did the same thing to them.
Exactly.
So it's called payback. So she did that.
Okay,
She
cool.
got what she deserved.
Okay, that's fine. And
Hold up,
I'm just saying.
did she get what she deserved?
Yeah, she lost. I mean, what do you mean she lost? I'm not saying. I'm not saying
But
they
listen,
lose.
if me and you in a game,
Okay.
and you whoop me the first time, you do like this.
Okay.
The next game, I whoop you and I do like that.
That's even. That's not. That's
but-
okay. But that's not what happened. That's
That is what happened.
That's
They was winning. Caitlin was
Well,
winning.
if it was in the middle of the game,
a whole
that's the
different
end.
team.
But still,
Okay.
it don't matter. That
She
don't
did
matter.
it at a whole different team, and the game wasn't over.
But it
She
don't matter.
popped the three and did it.
That's like
She popped the three.
That's even worse than
Yeah. That's not the smart shit in the game. That's what make the other team want to come back and try to win.
Man, so you
That's the difference.
talk about this
At the end of the game,
Let's talk about how the NBA
That's
you want to bring
different.
the NBA up.
Yep.
Back in the day when the NBA was
Okay,
the NBA,
Jordan was
and that
fucking
would hit.
trash.
When that, and that's just my
Kevin
NBA
Garnett,
had
everybody.
they- No, you talking about? I'm talking about with Isaiah and
Okay.
no Bama's. That would have been a
That's
straight.
a whole
No, what I'm
different
saying is,
era.
it's not a different era. They have changed the game. But what I'm saying is the
Yeah,
disrespect
they-
level.
they-
What I'm
they
saying
changed
is,
the
let me
game.
finish saying what I'm saying. The disrespect level
Uh-huh.
of somebody doing that in the middle of the game in your face is way up here compared to after a game. Like, I don't give a hell what you talking about.
No,
The
Steph.
disrespect.
If Steph pop a three and go back the other way, that's not disrespectful.
No.
That's like doing that.
Trying
He
to
just
tell
didn't
you.
shoot the screen and go.
Trying to
And
tell
fucking. That's his thing, right?
I got a good one for you. I got a good one for you.
That's
I got a good
disrespectful
one
to
for you.
the team, to the
Listen.
players.
Listen, to their bench, Iverson stepping over him.
Stepping over,
In the middle of the game.
stepping over Ty Lue.
In the middle of the game, stepping over him. Was that not disrespect?
Well,
The
yes,
highest
I'm not
level?
saying that's what Iverson said.
I'm not saying
though.
it wasn't.
He
I
said
didn't do it on
when
purpose.
he said when he turned, Ty Lue just happened to be there and he stepped over him. He
could've
don't
stepped
know,
around, but
people don't know he apologized to Ty Lue after the game.
And how many
Ty-
times has Rodman done something they got to fight because of his stuff and he's
Oh.
they got his
Antics.
like stuff like that.
So I'm
You know
not
what
saying-
hearing all that. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying.
I'm saying, what's the
what
point?
I'm saying is, what the point is you talking about what she did at the game was more disrespectful than doing in the middle game. I don't ever believe that. I don't believe
It would have been
that.
10 times
When
more
you're in the
disrespectful
middle of
doing it in the
playing
game
and
when
you're
y'all up.
and up
And she
and
like,
I don't
yeah,
care,
what you gonna
especially
do
if you're
now?
losing.
That's just a
Yeah.
Especially if you're losing, and I know because when you're playing, you're way up here. As that game's come up, you see it. They knew they were about. They was down by 20 points, so they knew their game. They knew they was gonna lose it, so that started bringing her down. And then her, as well, being a competitor and doing the same thing, she knew there was no reason for me to even feel no type of way about this
Because I did too.
I can't be able to.
She didn't say anything about it. She just walked off.
She said,
I'm
and they,
not saying
and they
the
interviewed
media.
her. The media.
The media
did it.
definitely.
Hold on, no.
the
But
media
then when
definitely.
they interviewed her about it, she said, "It's part of
It's
the
part of
game.
the game.
This is what we do. Like
She's
we,
like, I don't feel
So
nothing
she
about
didn't
it.
make a big deal about
So,
it.
and so what I'm saying is, but in the middle of the game, I guarantee you, been a different situation.
It'll be 10 times worse.
It's so disrespectful to do that.
I don't even think that they would have even commented if she would have did it in the middle of the game rather
Yeah,
than at the end. They would have said shit about it.
Shit. That
Nah,
shit.
If she did her own shit, if she don't, bow, and she did that.
It would have went 10 times
That would have just been a highlight on the court.
You think?
Hell,
what do you mean? That's what
so you think
As
it's bad?
valuable as
So
that.
let's say
They turned this into some black and white shit.
They always do.
No, but listen,
They
what I'm
always do
saying, because she did it at the end of the game, they turned it into a black and white and all this other shit, right? I'm just saying, if it would have happened in the middle of the game, it would have been a sports highlight. That's it. Rather than them changing it to some black and white shit. That's what I'm saying.
You know why? You know why they turned it to a black and white? Because Caitlin is white and Shorty's black.
Okay,
So
I'm not
hold on.
disputing
So
that at
listen to
all.
this. So
I'm not
And
disputing that.
so let's say we talk about the NFL. At the end of the game, in the NFL, game over.
Mhm.
You take and you go out and do all kinds of tricks in the end zone. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
You're fine, right?
No.
Not a fucking thing. But if you
Hold on,
They used to-
they
used to
doing
find
it.
them, right?
no,
They used to find them.
no, they never
No,
found
They
it.
never got fined.
Never found that. But
So,
if you-
okay, then when they pulled the phones out and did all that shit, they
that was in
didn't
the
get
middle of
fined?
the game. That's what we come to my point right now. We coming to my point right now.
Okay.
That was in the middle of the game.
Okay.
And so it was a bigger deal because it was in the middle of the game. It's taken away from the game. But once the game's over, it's not as big of a deal.
But when have they really celebrated in their face like that at the end, like besides a championship or some shit like that?
But hold
That
on.
was a championship, bro.
Of course, I know that. But I'm just saying, in general, when you
Like
give
when
me
Richard
an analysis
Sherman-
of an
when Richard
NBA
Sherman-
situation, so I'm saying, give me a
Right.
situation in the NBA.
I'm
when it
talking
happened.
about NFL first.
I mean, or NFL.
But I
either
can't
or.
go back and look. This is no big deal. But you got to think when they won the Super Bowl, Richard Sherman and they run around, they doing the same thing. When they won the Super Bowl right there, they always do. They always run it like, perfect example when
Tom Brady. Him
Wait.
and Tom Brady. He said,
Oh, you bad, bro?
no when Hill, remember when Hill
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, the deuce,
Deuce side.
and then he got tackled and the homeboy ran down his face and said,
He got it right there. That was just
that was any
Yeah,
game.
That was in the game.
What I'm saying is, and that was way worse than damn. And so it's part of the game. They're gonna come back, and so nobody. If you play
That's
that
in the
sport,
game, too. I don't
And
see
so-
how that was worse, bro.
Because it's in the middle of the game, it takes away from the sportsmanship of it. Like, and what a lot of people making a big deal about it is that, it's females. They're not the guys.
that's the bigger deal.
That's the bigger thing. On top of that, they had 6.6 million viewers during that game.
And because she's
Biggest
outspoken about
MLB, basketball, NASCAR. It was like it topped everything. Nobody was. It was like,
The chicks was going
and
on
because
the
she's
guys.
outspoken
Yeah.
about the situation, not so much of that situation, but like she said, they've been saying it all year. I'm ghetto. What's the girl from LSU?
Angel Reese.
They been Angel Reese. They've been saying it. They've been saying, oh, I'm ghetto because I act like this. I'm ghetto because I do this, or whatever she does in the middle of the game. You get what I'm saying? So I was just saying. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying in general that they made it a worse of situation.
You think it's worse?
Get what I'm saying?
You
By
say-
time at the end. That's
You think
all
it's
I'm
worse.
saying.
That's your opinion.
That's just my opinion.
And I
That's
don't.
just my opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
that's
cool.
cool.
Y'all don't have to agree. That's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure on
I-
ESPN it's 1,000 that agree, 1,000 that don't. So that's just my opinion.
The only reason why I say that I don't agree is because I've been in the middle. That's the only reason, playing and you've been
I've been there with track, so.
a fool crazy to you on the field.
Hey.
We in the Orange Bowl. We in the Orange Bowl.
Did y'all play Florida?
Yeah. We got torched at the end of the game. And so, middle of the game, they're talking all game. Oh, really? All game. At the end of the game, they want to laugh and beat buttons. Oh, man, nah, the middle of the game, we know what you said. Homeboys, I'm from the field. I'm from the seat. Oh, y'all. You know what I mean? They ain't had nothing to say after the game. They had everything to say. It was just because in the heat of the moment, you taking that real personal when you out in the middle of the battle. At the end of the game, when you lost if you got bad sportsmanship, then it's like, anything but away. But if you lost, you lost.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you lost. And so, we used to always say, if you don't want to talk, then stop them. Don't let them beat you. Stop them. You know what I mean? But it's just the talking in the middle of the game for me. You know what I'm saying? Talking, like that. You can talk all you want, but all in my face with that kind of stuff, that'd be a whole. That's a whole different thing. That's what clears benches.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that clears benches
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the game, not very often you see something that happens after the game's over that clears benches. It might be something that happened during the game, something that was said or
That spilled over.
It spilled over.
Yeah,
But you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And so that's what I think. As far as even with that thing with homegirl, she got that attack. But all game she talked to the refs. All game she's talking back to the ref.
All game.
And so that's an unfair attack. Oh, yeah, the ref probably got tired of everything with her. She's just constant with her. And so I was watching the game of fools. I watched it closely.
I watched it too.
I watched Iowa and South Carolina. Same thing. Girl out there about to shoot in the middle of the thing. Oh, go ahead. They ain't worried about her. You know what I'm saying? This little stuff.
Right.
It wasn't no big deal. It didn't become a big deal until it was done back to her.
Mm-hmm.
They would talk about when she did it or how she did it. That's not the point. It's not the point. The point is that if she can do it, she got to be able to take anybody doing it. I don't care what it is during the game. If it's during the game, after the game, once you put yourself in that position, you have nothing to talk about. You got to be able to handle however it comes to you. Once you do that, that's just how I do it.
But like you said, she didn't make a big issue about it.
She did.
Media did.
She did what every other athlete would do. Was supposed to
Take it and
do.
keep it pushing.
And say next time I see her, I'm on dog.
It's
That's the only thing
it's
and I
on.
know what first, how she plays and how she is. That's That's the only thing she's thinking about. I'm gonna dog them the next time I get a chance. And that's what she practice for, and I respect it. I respect both sides of it. I respect the homegirl for like, hey, I'm not apologetic for none of this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to see this. Like, you know what I'm saying? We grew up like they put themselves in that position.
They did.
How y'all feel about Flotus by his wife saying that she wanted to invite both teams? When it ain't never been done before in the history of people coming to the White House from winning those championships.
I feel the same way Angel Reese did.
Exactly.
It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? And then so I guess her press secretary came out and said, "Oh, you just wanted to for such a good game, and we wanted to."
There's been way more good games.
That game
That game wasn't really that good.
We wanted to get one in like now. You just wanted to make sure
that Iowa.
Yeah, that's all you gotta say.
But just say it. Just say it.
I don't know if y'all seen what their team look like. It didn't look like any other team in the NCAA. Most of the NCAA teams did not look like that. The percentage of
all the names was little.
Well, you know, let's talk about, Iowa, they just got that lawsuit for discrimination and stuff in their athletic department. And so, like, it's clearly known that's what happens out there. Like, let's be real about it. Like, that's clearly known that's what happens when you go there. But look at the percentage of black people in the state compared to, like, with respect. Like, I'm not saying that was happening in the program or whatever. I don't know anything about that. I said that's how I'm sure, everything in basketball programs are coming up. I mean, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. That's what just happened with the lawsuit. And then the state that really, they're going back and forth about who's going to pay the lawsuit because they lost the lawsuit, correct?
They lost, yeah.
It's not the first time they had the discrimination lawsuit out there, Joe.
But like they said, do you think if LSU lost, would they be still invited?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
But
we'll never know. We'll never know.
It would be completely different. People would be a lot. If I would have won the storyline, it'd be like, you just know what it would be. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like Larry Bird over Magic Johnson. Like, you know how.
But what I will say, Larry Bird was a cold.
So was she, bro. No, I'm not saying. So was she.
No. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like it sucks that sometimes it's split like
that. They make it like that.
It's split like it is, and just like you just have to play.
Well, that's how they made it. Speaking of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, when they came into the NBA, that's how they made it. Larry Bird go to the Boston, I don't care, get out of here, hit town. He go to LA, where all the black folks at. You know what I'm saying? So they made it. That's how they made it every year. Magic and Bird. They was in the finals during the 80s, like 81. It was in the finals all the way up to 89. Mm-hmm. Even one of them was playing in the finals.
Yeah,
That's how they made it. So it became the narrative. It became the storyline. And then when Jordan came in, it's just like now they had something else to talk about. They could take the focus off the color, the white versus the black too. Okay,
Detroit came from Chicago.
Now we got athlete.
You got Detroit, Chicago, Isaiah,
the Bad Boys. Now we got Jordan, and whatever. So it's all about storylines. That sells.
Yep.
What you gonna do? You gonna see the story? Like they can take us in here. Okay, what's the storyline? 4 black brothers just doing ordinary stuff. That's it. We ain't in no gangs. We ain't doing nothing. We trying to live our lives. We're trying to take care of our families. So what's the storyline here?
They still doing it.
We're just trying to be ordinary and do it the right way.
They still doing it with Kobe to this day. I follow certain pages on Instagram. They bring up one of the things that they brought up was when he tore his Achilles, and the doctor was like, no. Kobe was like, well, can we do this? Can we do that? The doctor was like, that's not how it works. So they're showing Kobe's work ethic over everybody else's. Like, Kobe is up here, everybody else is down here. That's what their storyline is letting it be known. Like, Kobe went to the free throw line, did these shots without a problem, didn't complain. But then they went and showed the clip of Paul Pierce when it happened to him. He was crying and picked up and put on a wheelchair. So
that was going back.
So the storyline.
You know what the storyline about that was?
He had to take a shit.
He had to take a dump. He had to take a dump, and he went back to the dump and came back and scorched him.
Well, you know, they always do.
Nah, Paul Pierce.
But you know, they always doing storylines. You know, Kobe dislocated his finger. Anybody else, they would be out for the game. They would be out for a couple games. Popped it back in. You went back in and
score 50 or something.
yeah, go be like, hey, it was like, you know, like nothing happened. That's Kobe, but that shows the work ethic that he put in. They still to this day, people would tell stories. I would be in the gym. I come into the gym, Kobe in there, full drenched sweat. I get done my workout, he's still going. And then Kobe would say, I would still be practicing to show you that I'm going to put in more work than you. So when we out on that court, all the moves that he's practicing in practice, he's doing it right out on that court. So people like, I can't stop him. What do you want me to do?
They say Floyd go to the club, leave the club and run 15 miles.
Yeah. Your work ethic. How much you willing to put in? So you can't be mad at how great these individuals is.
That's the key right there. How much are you willing to put in to want to stay where you are?
Or get where you
Or
want
get
to
where
go.
you want to go? How much are you willing to sacrifice? You know, how much are you willing to not go to party or whatever? Discipline.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What'd you say, bro?
That's the word.
Yeah, discipline. Yeah. What are you willing to do? So it's all about your mindset. Whatever you think you can do, you can do. Whatever you think you can't do, you can't do. Because you know what? Life and death is in your mouth. Whatever you speak is what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Cool, man. That was a real good episode right there.
Fire episode.
Hey, thanks for checking us out tonight. Ordinary People Podcast. Look forward to be out next week again with something new. Got any suggestions or comments or things that you want to hear us talk about, hit us up. Thanks for checking us out. Like and subscribe.
Peace.